everyone, Joshua Hanlon here, and today I'm with Rob at the Bricks Minifigs store here in Huntersville, North Carolina, in the Charlotte area. We're going to be taking a look at some really cool custom models as well as all the great products that they have available in the store. So we'll start with this layout right here by NC Lug. So tell us a little bit about the story behind this and how this is displayed in the store.
Yeah, so this is a temporary display right now because this is a mobile display that the Lug Group will take to different shows throughout the region. And this is maybe only a third of what they've got built right now. And it's a very modular setup, kind of like a modular railroad layout, that it's 48 by 48 wide by 48, 96 deep. So each section is very movable and very
modular and just kind of moves around nicely. Yeah, you can interchange it. So is each section built by one builder then, or?
Yeah, so like this section here is built by Chris, the president of the Lug Group. And then these three sections is built by Nick, one of the other members that kind of oversees the whole build process and setup at the shows.
Yeah, so it's really cool. So for people who aren't familiar, NC Lug stands for North Carolina Lego Users Group. So it's kind of the local group of Lego fans here, and I think they've even, some of them have met here in the store as well, right? So you kind of provide a space.
Yes, we're trying to be very open and receptive to the Lug groups. To get them into the stores as well.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Let them know we're here.
Then behind us we have the bulk tables here, and you can see large piles of pieces, including a big boat hole piece there as well.
Yeah. You may come in here and find a partial ship or something just thrown in there because you get those one builds. They're just missing too many pieces, and you just throw it in there, and inevitably somebody else will be like, "Hey, that's what I need." I'm missing those pieces, so.
What's the longest you've ever seen someone digging through the bulk tables for?
Not counting myself. What we have, that one lady here was here almost
2 days in a row.
Yeah, she was here for at least a half a day digging, if not 3/4 of a day. And then we got a couple other guys here always here. They might not be here long through the day, but they're here multiple times through the week.
And you see some people hard at work in the Build a Minifig section as well over there?
Yes, we keep that pretty well stocked with a lot of different parts and pieces. Even as the bulk tables, we try and keep a very good selection and constantly add to it.
Yeah, that's fantastic, and really provide good opportunities for people to find exactly what they're looking for. We'll turn around now to the other side as we look at the counter over here. So you've got a variety of sets here, but then something that caught my eye when I walked in was this display up here. So what are these builds and what's this?
So my wife and my mother-in-law are really big into floral arrangements. So my mother-in-law actually created that arrangement there out of the Lego builds, out of the floral builds that they've come out with. And then one of our other vendors, I believe, makes these 3D printed Lego representations of the flowers. And as you can see over there, that we got a full wreath that can either be done as like right now for spring with flowers, or in the wintertime for Christmas, it could be changed out to red and green berries.
Yeah, that's really cool. It's neat to see the 3D printed kind of upsized pieces like that are always a fun display.
Yes, and I've actually came across another vendor. Apparently, they're in some of our other stores. They build 12-inch tall 3D printed minifigs that we may look at start carrying too in the future.
And that does bring us over to some of the sealed sets that you carry here, and then you've got a variety of the Minifig stands kind of on the wall over there.
Yeah, so we're going to start carrying Republic Bricks sets. We're carrying some of the Battle Bricks. Then on the back side there, we got some stuff from Bricker Builds. Then our display stands are from Go Figure stands, which are very popular. And then, of course, we got the basic Lego containers. And then if they're wanting something a little bit more customizable, the tricked out brick stands usually do really well. People really are big into those stands.
Especially for things like the bigger Star Wars sets I've seen that look really cool. And then as we go across behind the counter here again, first off, you've got some great minifigures. I know especially in this Star Wars section right here, what are some of these minifigs you've got available?
Yeah, so we actually, first time ever even knowing she existed, and all she's called is a female Padawan. She's out of a set from the 2013 New York Toy Fair for the Yoda Chronicles, and it was the Holocron Chamber. So she is only ever found in that, and as far as I know, there's maybe only 13 on the planet for sale online right now. So it was kind of hard to kind of figure out her price. And then in a bulk buy we just did, we were fortunate to find a Jango Fett in very good condition, no cracks. And then my son was digging through another bulk buy and found the smooth-haired Leia, which is very rare to find as well. Of course, that's, I think, our third Queen Amidala we've had in here so far. But yeah, we've got a lot of other special figs coming out for this coming weekend, May the 4th.
Nice. Another cool thing that caught my eye when I walked in is you've got a great selection of architecture sets, but these actually came in with light kits in a lot of them.
Yes.
So it's kind of an added feature there.
Yes, we were reached out to buy a collection from a gentleman that unfortunately passed away. And he had probably 30 architect sets, and I didn't realize at the time when I bought them that they were all light kitted because they were kind of tucked down in the corner. But yeah, that's about the last ones we've have of his collection that were with light kits. So it's pretty unique, pretty amazing that, you know, light kits can be that small and detailed now.
Yeah, exactly. Those just add a lot of really cool pop to a build.
Yeah.
I also like to see the elves sets represented here.
Yeah, we had one of our other customers come in. Her son was downsizing his collection, and he's very meticulous, and he kept all the boxes, instructions, and he brought, you know, at the time, I think there was probably 20 or so, almost every elf set that was made. And so we've been slowly, you know, going through his sets too, sending them to new homes.
And then yeah, I like how you display the modulars here actually as a city, so that just really creates a nice cohesive display.
Yeah. So we usually try and keep our modular, bigger buildings on this section. It just that way it's more uniform. You know, all the larger buildings in one area if somebody's looking.
I love the Crazy Bricks products too. Shout out to Guy Himber, who's just done really incredible kind of custom products for many, many years in the community, the different things that he's created. So it's great to see you carrying those.
Yeah, and then I've also got Battle Bricks figs, which do really well, and Big Kid Bricks, Minifig Me, and Republic Bricks clones as well.
Yeah, it's great to have kind of some of those extra things that kind of fill in some of those gaps for stuff that Lego doesn't necessarily do.
Yeah, especially Big Kid, he's doing, I really like his product out of most of them. He's been putting out some really nice stuff and always adding, coming up with new things, which is nice because, you know, you want to keep things circulating and new ideas and stuff come through.
And then you've got a lot of the Lego animals here, and then the B3 kits.
Yeah, we just started recently carrying these. I really like those. You know, it could add fun. Like, had a gentleman buy one of the blasters machines, and he was going to put it in the Mos Eisley Cantina build as a little fun thing. So they're actually they actually came out with a couple of new ones last week for May the 4th. That's why there's empty space there. They're doing lightsaber vending machines now.
Nice.
So.
And it's great to see well-organized pieces. So we take a little peek behind the scenes, sort of behind the counter here.
Yeah,
how do you approach that? What are those pieces used for?
That is mainly we try and keep a collection of small items because inevitably when a build comes in, there's always a small piece missing. So that's actually what we started doing before we opened. We had started doing these drawers to help us fix sets and stuff we were putting together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that looks
I
great.
wish I could have a whole room full of those. That would make my life so much easier.
And in front of that is a variety of builds here. So if you want to maybe just kind of start at the top and take us through some of what is in this case.
Okay, so again, this amazing build of the Mandalorian from the end of season 3 was done by the NC Lug president. And it's got a full interior too. It's his own build, nobody else's. I told him, I said, you really need to sell the instructions of that because that thing is amazing. Then that's one of Republic Bricks' turbo tank mocks that they sell. Then the droid tank is a rebrickable mock my son built a couple years ago. Then we got the ship with the hyper ring came in on a buy, and I really liked the blue on it, so I decided to hang on to that for now.
Just a very different looking display piece. Yeah.
And then down on the next shelf is like our custom mock displays. So again, stuff my son has built, these buildings, a couple of these ships, and then we move on over. One of our employees built a little king feast. Another employee and his brother built those. The little bark speeder is actually out of a bulk cup he just bought one night and built a bark speeder out of everything, which was amazing. And then he, his brother that works here built that spaceship completely out of his own design. Then one of our other employees, I believe those are little Datsun pickup trucks from the 70s. His grandfather restores. So he built a couple little pickup trucks in that style. Then as we move on farther down, we've got the classic Galaxy Explorer that I got early on when we first started getting. Most of the pieces were in a bulk buy, so I finished it out. And then of course we've been collecting the different colored astronauts to go with it. Then we got another mock from Rebrickable my son had done, the Florida camper, El Camino camper van. It's an awesome looking build.
Quite the contrast in colors and design.
And then I was a big fan of Top Gear when the three guys were in it. And one of our vendors, Minifigs Me, actually makes all those characters. And so I had to have them. And, just set it up kind of like what they did in the show. Now, who knows, eventually I may build a little mock of the whole studio they were in. And I've got the Ghostbusters car and been collecting the figs to go along with it that can get kind of hard to find anymore. Next shelf, we've got the Mustafar set Republic Bricks is making. That's got a lot of interest. I've got some of those coming. I've already got 2 or 3 people saying they want them. Then we got the Concorde. I've always loved airplanes, and that build is beautiful. They did a really good job with it. Then down below we got another Rebrickables mock that my son did, a minifig scale tri-droid. And then over here, again going with the dark blue theme that I really love, I always wanted the drop ship. So back when we started collecting bulk, I thought, well, let's see if I can get all the pieces. So it took me about almost a year to get all the pieces gathered, and that set is completely built out of bulk. And then the stickers was from the stickers are reproduced sticker sheet from a company in Kentucky.
Perfect. Well, speaking of Star Wars, we can move into the party room here, which, as you might be able to tell when you look at these tables, is covered in Star Wars sets because you are preparing for May the 4th right now while we're recording this video. So tons of Star Wars sets. Are a lot of these, looks like a mixture of kind of sealed and open sets?
Yes, all these except for the old Millennium Falcon is sealed, and these all came from one customer. And this was all of his duplicates. And this was like his 4th trip here of stuff he's brought me since the beginning of the year. And I appreciate him, and he appreciates us because, for bringing me these, it's high quality stuff too. Boxes are very nicely kept, and then we've got stuff where, we're working on stuff here that was not completely fully finished yet. Then we got, we did a bulk buy and wound up having the Ewok Village.
Perfect.
So this will be getting built this week in time for May the 4th. Again, like I said, it never surprises me that what comes in here. And then we've got, these are some of the finished sets we're getting ready to move out to the sales floor. But
I love the uniqueness of those old Technic.
Yeah. I mean, the R2 and the Boba Fett buildable characters.
And it looks like you've got some
Yes,
custom kind of little mosaics around
Yes,
here.
that's one of the projects the kids in the birthday party get to do. They could build a little mosaic, and we'll put them up there. And then we also have our own version of Racetrack, because we're such a smaller store, we can't have the big ones like most BAM stores. So my wife had found these shelving units and has turned them into racetracks. So the kids can build a car and they just have a blast. You know.
Absolutely, yeah. You get the added effect of it like dropping down
Yeah,
each level
yeah.
as it goes down. I love
Yes.
that.
And then the shopping center here has been really great. You know, if we wanted to, we could put up an outside canopy here and have outside seating. And eventually, they hold events here and stuff too that we try and participate in. They've got a sidewalk chalk thing coming up this weekend. They'll have some vendors out here, face painting and whatnot, and you know they'll let the kids go wild with drawing chalk designs all over the sidewalks out here.
Yeah, it's great when there are like restaurants, coffee
Yeah.
shops, and things like that
Yeah.
around, and it just, you know, it makes it an easier trip out for people if they're wanting to come visit the store.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, perfect. This is great to see so much, you know, available, and especially the Star Wars stuff that you're getting ready for May the 4th here. So if people want to follow more of what you guys do online, what's the best place to kind of check you out? Where are you most active there?
We're most active at Instagram and Facebook at Huntersville. It's Bricks and Minifigs Huntersville.
Okay. Yeah.
Is the best way to find us there. Then we're also got our website, Huntersville.nc at bricksandminifigs.com.
Perfect. And we'll have a link to the website in the description of this video as well. So if you're in the Charlotte area, you can come check out their store. Mention you saw on Beyond the Brick, meet some of the great employees and owners here. It's a fantastic store, and come check them out. Thank you.
Thank you.